Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Makakwadash. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Citations to you, Akim out there pushing this truth with sincerity, fearlessness, and all honesty. To you few Akwat that's in obedience and to what the scriptures say and obedient to your husbands. All right. We are the true Hebrew Israelites. Prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom called America. All right. And letting you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans know that you are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. And we know that, and back at you with another lesson through the Spirit. And we know that the other nations, they know, they know who you are, but they hide it. They spend lots of money to hide who you are, you know. And the truth is coming out. You know, the truth hurts. You know, they all want you to believe that you are these bywords. You know, they want you to believe that you are Africans, you so-called blacks, so-called Native Americans, so-called Hispanics. They want you to believe that you are Africans or some other type of byword that these devils have given us. You know, and the truth is here that we are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of, the 12 tribes. All right. This video I'm going to let you watch. It's an Edomite woman, and she may be Jake. You never know, you know, but she's speaking the truth that everybody knows. They just want to hide because she's speaking the truth that everybody knows, all the heathens know. But they starting to come out with the truth. And we already know who we are through the Spirit. But I'm going to not ramble. I'm going to keep this brief. Not going to be a long lesson. Check it out. All right. Hopefully that is sound and could when I download it to YouTube, it'll project and the sheep can hear. I pray, Lord willing, man. Lord willing. All right. Hit you with a few precepts, and I'm gonna cut it out. All right. Let's go to Psalm. Well, not Psalms yet. In Deuteronomy 28 and 37. And this is part of the curses, right? And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations whither the Lord shall lead thee. All right? Proverb and a byword. So they will give us names that are not actually our names. Black, colored, spick, wetback, nigga. All these names they give a Mexican, Puerto Rican, Dominican, coon, Jigaboo. This is not who we those are names that covers up, that hide who we truly are. All right. Let me go to the Blue Letter and look up what. Hold on. Give me a second. All right, Blue Letter. Let's look up what a proverb. Oh, 37. 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Proverb.
Strong's H3605. Cold.
Cold. All the whole.
Second entry. Cold.
Every.
Cold.
Totality. Everything. All. Let me see here. By word.
Strong's H8148. Shenina.
Shenina. A taunt. So they just, astonishment. Let's look at what astonishment is. Becoming astonishment. Waste, horror. So they pretty much demonized us with these names. Black means death. Indian means savage, I believe. That's not what they really are. That's not black that means death. So when they say Black Lives Matter, it's Deaf Lives Matter. This is what they did. All right. They tried to ruin us and hide us from who we really are. But through the Spirit, the Lord has gave us what we, gave us our heritage back. Deuteronomy 28:37, and thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations whither the Lord shall lead thee. All right? So they called us all these crazy names, man, to hide who we truly are and to mess our minds up, All right, let's go to Psalms 83. Psalms chapter 83, verses 1. And keep not thou silence, O God. All right, this is a prayer to the Lord, because, we're vexed, man. Hold not thy peace. Be not still, O God, Yahweh. For lo, thine enemies was these heathens, mainly Edomites, so-called white people. Thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. How are we hidden? By giving us these bywords, these names, African American. But they really know who we are. We just don't know who we are. That's why they give us this name and have us believe in this. We are those names. We weren't being called African American till the 80s. All right? Colored. Every 10 years we get a different name. All right? All right. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation. How do you cut a people off from being a nation? You destroy their history, or at least try to. You destroy their name. You give them different names. We all walking around here with English last names, small hat lad, all these different little slave names we have. So they cut us off from being that. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, you know. So they have councils every year to keep this truth hidden, that we are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. You so-called black, so-called Native Americans, so-called Hispanics are the true Israelites that the Bible speaks of, man. And these heathens don't want you to know that. They want to keep you hidden, all right? They want to keep on doing crafty counseling, speaking a lot of, spending a lot of money to keep us cut off from being a nation. You know, that's why we're so fucked up. You know, but that was through the curses. That's prophecy. And right now, the Lord is building the tabernacles of David. You know, building back the tabernacles of David. All right. The hopeful elect is coming back with that true knowledge of Yahweh Bahashim Mashiach Yahweh Shai. And then you'll have these whistleblowers telling the truth because they're tired. They know what's going on. They have nightmares, dreams, and demons be fucking with them, man. All right. Let's go to Psalms again, but we'll go to 64. Psalms chapter 64, verse 8. So they shall make their own tongue fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. So that's what you see. These Edomites are telling the truth. There's plenty of accounts of Edomites saying that that they are admitting that they are Edomites because they're red, like Edom or Esau, and saying that the true Hebrew Israelites are the so-called African Americans, so-called Hispanics, so-called Native Americans. All right, they are admitting that. You can look it up. Many are causing. They shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All right, so their own tongue is falling upon themselves. They can play like it's a lie all they want. They can play like it's like we're talking crazy all they want, but the truth is going to be plain. All right, and it's going to offend them. All right, you got them trying to put in critical race theory, where they're even putting more whitewash into the histories books in schools. Then some, man. All right. Let's go to 2 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 8. For we can do nothing against the truth. They can't do nothing against the truth, but for the truth. So like you in the world, bad publicity is good publicity. They try to make it bad and do all this stuff, but they ain't doing nothing but waking up the elect. They ain't doing nothing but adding to the prophecies that have to be fulfilled that the scriptures speak on. That's all they're doing. We can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth. Right? The truth is just going to grow stronger and stronger and stronger. You know? And the elect are going to be sealed, all right? You so-called black, so-called Hispanics, so-called Native Americans are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of, all right? That's why we say so-called, because that's not who you are. You are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of, man. And these heathens know that. They know it, and they hate it, all right? So especially the Edomites, Idumea, they have a perpetual hate because of that blessing, all right? You know, and this thing is only for the elect, all right? With that being said, I'm going to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rachah Quadash. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. And again, I hope that video can be heard in this video. I pray. Shalom.